Hello students, in this class we are going to see the sixth experiment. You can see the experiment to draw a simple shaded scene consists of teapot. So simply I can call teapot program. Sixth program is drawing a teapot, but in this we are going to use lighting concept, and these concepts are available in the textbook second textbook, Edward Angel book. You see the lighting concept and lighting command. Already I have posted video. For detailed explanation, you can refer our textbook, Horn and Baker, CG with OpenGL, version 3rd, Pearson. The second textbook is Edward Angel, Interactive CG, a top-down approach with OpenGL, 5th edition. Now we'll see the sixth program. So in sixth program, we are going to draw a teapot image, correct? So you can see the teapot image here. Can you notice what and all we are seeing in this output? Three walls are drawn, correct? So this side one left side wall, right side wall and bottom. Three walls are there, three wall, and there is a table here. So in table top we have one table top and a leg. Four legs are there and one teapot image we have. So we are supposed to generate this simple shaded scene. So by adjusting the various parameter, you can apply shadow here. Here black color, gray color, green color, many colors and shadows are there. Okay, in this program, which functions we are using? We are going to use user defined function called wall, table leg, table, and display solid, and main. So these are the functions we are using. This program is not like your previous program. There is no logic. Just with your imagination or with your creativity, you are going to generate this shaded scene. Okay. Now you see the output. So every program will use to create a view volume, correct? If it is 2D, you use to create GLU ortho 2D. For 3D, we used to give GL ortho. Here this program is an example of 3D program. So in 3D program, we are creating a view volume GL ortho. Can you understand this parameter? -1, +1, -1, +1. What is this 4 parameters? This is left, right, bottom, top. So in this view volume, left, right, bottom and top, the view volume is set to 1 unit value. So left side -1, right side +1. Same bottom side -1, top side +1. And you can see this is the near value and this is the far value. All the values are 1, but only on Z side that we cannot see here because that is Z side. So your front side it is 1, positive 1 to positive 100. The view volume is created here. So you should imagine this view volume. Assume this is like a room. Room size is -1 +1, -1 +1, 100. So such a room is created. This room is created. Now this output will be looked at from this parameter to this axis. You know this command already we have discussed, GLU lookat, right? So there are 9 parameters we have. What are these 9 parameter? Your I coordinate. From which position you are standing. The view volume is 1 1 1 1. You are standing from 2 2 2. Your XYZ position. Center of projection is COP. Center of projection is 2 2 2. Can you see which axis you are looking at? 0 1 0. So all are 0, almost 0, correct? So this is 0.1. You can change the value 0.5 or 1.0. Can you tell me which axis it is? It is y axis. And you are the top side, you are looking at y axis. Already we have discussed this concept. You are standing in this position. This is at coordinate. You are looking at y axis. This is up coordinate. Up side you are looking from y side. So this, let me summarize, these two comments are creating the view volume, ortho, GL ortho, and the view, how the user is looking at the output. So we are looking from this point on y side and top also y side. What are the light and material functions we are using? Already we have discussed three lighting concept: ambient light, diffuse light and specular light. What is ambient light? Ambient light will be uniform light. So inside this room or inside this view volume, a uniform lighting is applied. Diffuse lighting means if you apply a light, the light is scattered equally with same intensity in all directions. So here you see a green intensity, same intensity on this corner also. Okay, that is diffuse. We are combining all the light and passing on this. Third one is specular, like a spotlight. From top, you are applying a spotlight on this room. Now we'll see the parameters. So this is concept. Now these are the code we are using in the program. We are declaring four variables. First ambient variable, four values are there, RGBA. So you know the RGBA, red, green, blue and alpha color, ambient. So here which color? 100. So red color, red ambient is passed. Diffuse is green. Actually in your program they have given a common value, you can follow a common value. By changing other value you can see this red ambient and green diffuse. But after setting ambient and diffuse, which color, specular color, spotlight color, which one we are passing? RGB. RGB. Blue color specular I have set. So transparent, alpha color is 1. Shininess. What is shininess? Angle of incidence and angle of reflection is giving you shininess. Example is mirror is more shining. It means if you pass a light, exactly it is reflected straight 90-degree reflection. So here more shiny, less shininess you can set. 50 is some 50% shininess is set. We are using two OpenGL function, GL material and GL light. Now this command is about the material used in this scene. So GL material FV. F means float value, V means vector array. So we are setting GL front. So front side of this output, we are passing GL ambient. Matte ambient is a variable name. Here it is declared. So this matte ambient will be passed here. Okay. Then here front diffuse we are giving. So diffuse value will be passed here. Diffuse is set here. Then specular light, this parameter is passed. Finally shininess is this one, 50% shininess. Now can you guess why green color is coming? I request you to apply this command with different parameter, then you will understand. So according to this, you see this light intensity and light position. So this is a variable light intensity and light position. Here it is set RGB. So white color light intensity is set here. Light position is 20 20 50 XYZ. So you assume 20 20 50 somewhere in the top of this area. From there the light position, light is passed here. Okay. GL light FV. So we are setting light 0. By default OpenGL will take light 0 and position is given here, and that values are taken from this variable. So in this slide we are initializing some parameter. You can pass only one light. Ambient light means only this light will be passed, but here we are combining all ambient, diffuse, specular and shininess just for practice of light command and material command. Okay, now some changes I have done and I have shown the output. I have just drawn three wall. Can you see the three wall here? Bottom and left and right side wall. Okay, if you don't apply the other thing, I showed the variable here, ambient. You see RGB. Which color is set? Red is set. So if you pass only diffuse light, so only red color diffuse, so the output will be looking like this. Can you understand? Same coding only which we referred in the previous slide. Here I am taking output of only this. These values are commented, not applied. Only I am showing diffuse output here. And you can see only specular. So you can understand how the changes are happening in your output. So if you apply only specular, can you see specular here? 000 RGB. even though you pass blue. By combining all this, red color specular is displayed. Now one more example, you see our actual output is showing some light position, correct? Now these two are different light position. Down the commands are there. If light position is 20, 20, 50, 0, XYZ value. So the light intensity is like this. You can see little black, here some partial black, and here yellow. And here you see the light is shifted towards the scene, near to the scene. It means just above this room the light is set. You can see the value 250. Can you tell me the volume of this output? Actually it is -1 plus 1 -1 plus 1 100. So 2 means the light is very near to the view volume. So you cannot see this black. So these two outputs will help you to understand the light position. Our next concept is how to draw this wall. How to draw this wall. Now you see the code. Any guess how to draw this wall? You see this command, void wall. So inside this wall function, we are using push matrix and pop matrix. So every object must be drawn with push and pop matrix only. If you don't use push and pop, what will happen? This wall will be drawn here. This wall also again drawn on same place, tabletop and this T part all will be in one place only. You have to translate, correct? And each and every object should be separately translated and separately scaled. So to apply translation and scale on different object, you have to use push and pop matrix. So we have used GL push matrix here, GL pop matrix here, GL translate X, Y, Z. Thickness is set. Can you see the thickness here? Small value, 0.02. With this thickness, this value, you know the volume -1 plus 1 -1 plus 1. We are -1 means or +1 means the half of the volume 0.5. So 0.5 location it is translated. X side, Y side along with thickness and Z side. So middle of the view volume, one wall is translated, scaled. Which side it is scaled? So thickness side it is reduced 0.02. So this side and this side and this side is same, only this thickness is reduced. Glut solid cube 1. This command you should understand from bottom to top, because in a stack the one you are pushing down in this which is pushed, first you are calling push matrix, you are pushing this, then push, you pop. So which function will be running first? This glut solid cube. This glut solid cube will be running first. The size is 1. Actually it is equal size of cube. First you will call this solid cube, then you are scaling down on only one side, then you are translating. The next slide will show if you don't scale down or you don't translate how the output will look. Based on that you can easily understand. Now this is just to draw a wall. How many walls we are using here? 3 wall. So those commands are called like this. GL push matrix, pop matrix, I am calling the wall. So you are calling this wall function. This function will draw in out of these 3, which wall will be drawn? You can see the comments are there. Bottom wall, this is bottom wall. So you can see the scale down is this side. On Y side scale down is performed. Okay, you can see the scale operation, X value, Y value, Z value, and Y value scale down is done. So X side unit cube and Z side unit cube is there, Y side scale down is performed. This is wall 1, that is bottom wall. Next, the same wall rotated to -90 degree. -90 degree means right side wall, this side, this black color. So -90 degree, same you are passing 1 0 0. So you are just rotating about x axis 90 degree, -90 degree about x axis. So same wall will be drawn, it is rotated here. And again same concept, one more wall you are drawing and you are rotating this side, that is left wall. So same wall concept, GL rotate, positive 90 degree on Z side. So this is Z side. So you are calling the wall function. By using push pop, 3 walls are drawn. We'll see the next one. Okay. Now if you don't translate, what will happen? Now here you can see. So in the GL push matrix pop matrix, you have done some translation and scaling. So because you translated, this wall has come here. If you don't translate, you see this output, it will look like this. And this will go here. You can see this one. And the other wall also here. So the translation value you should calculate and translate this wall to little backside, and this is right side and this is bottom side. So this is just to understand why translate and scale is given. If you don't scale down the wall, what will happen? I told the solid cube size is 1. You can see the size 1. The cube is drawn with size 1. If you don't scale down, here actually this is the actual cube with scale down. Which side scale down? Y side scale down. That is here. So the same value here and same value here, but only this side it is reduced. After scaling down, the wall is drawn here, then the rotated wall on this side, then the rotated wall on this side. I hope this diagram will help you to understand why we are scaling down. Next one is how to draw a table. Here in table, we have the table top and 4 leg. Correct. The same cube only called for drawing a table also. By calling the cube, you are reducing on all the side, this side, this side, this side, this side, and you are translating to this place. That is tabletop. And again 4 times you are calling the cube, all side you are scaling down and you are translating to these places. That is table leg. Now we'll see the table function. Table. I told push matrix, pop matrix. We are calling the solid cube function here. After solid cube, so a size cube 1 is called, right? So width, thickness, width, you can see the values are set here. According to this, this is scaled down. So this side and this side, all side it is reduced. Then you are translating to the place. If you don't translate, it will be here. So this is to draw a table. Now from this table you have to draw this 4 leg, correct? But only 3 is visible. Actually in the program we have drawn 4 legs. So you can see the value here. We are just calculating the distance. So the distance value, you can apply this value approximately 0.02, something like that it will come, or you can directly assign the value also. So push matrix, pop matrix, first leg. Here move from centered of the table to the leg places. From here you are translating. From here you are translating. From here you are translating. Like that 4 legs are translated. So GL translate on Z side. GL translate on X and Z side. GL translate on only Z side. So this, it looks same, but inside push pop inside only one push pop matrix, all translations are done. It's not like your previous one, individually push and pop. No, here all 4 legs are translated in one stack. So here, 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 here. So that is tabletop, table leg. You see the table leg function, table leg, same push matrix, pop matrix. You know we are calling as solid cube of size 1. We are reducing. Can you see the leg? So this side, X side we are reducing, Y side we are reducing, Z side. So this much size is done by using this scale, and then it is translated. So it is coming to these places. So by calling this table leg, we are translating to 4 different places here. So by using table and table leg, we are completing this table top as well as this table leg. Now only one thing is pending, that is this teapot image. So drawing a teapot, same push matrix, pop matrix, glut solid cube you called in the previous slide. Here glut solid teapot. Just by calling teapot, you can draw the teapot. So this teapot of size 08. If you give size 1, a big teapot will be drawn here. So it is drawn by this command. I know that push pop will run this command first, then it is rotating. If you don't rotate, this front side will face towards you. So little rotation, 30-degree rotation we have done, then translated to this place. This place is mentioned here. I hope you understand this program. We'll see the demo next class. Thank you.